They're off for the first. Conundrum, she's my hedge fund, the slowest to leave, along with Colorado Ranger, now asked to play catch-up as Sensational Gold goes on to grab an early lead, narrowly. Lucy in the Sky is a half a length down as they flash past the 6. 2 lengths back to Nakamura. The Soul Warrior is on the outside. Colorado Ranger now making amends for the slow start. Brompton Alex emerging between horses and now goes down into third. Battle Angel racing toward the back of the field as they leave the 5. Conundrum is 2 lengths in behind, and the gap opens up to the other slow starter. She's my hedge fund. They're about to arrive at the half mile and go spinning into that turn. Sensational Gold battles Lucy in the Sky. They're separated by a head. Sensational Gold just. Lucy in the Sky pulling alongside. Now these two make eye contact and the charge past the final 3. The Soul Warrior needs to find some 3 lengths to get to them. Brompton Alex is shaken up in the grey silks as they arrive at the 5:16. Battle Angel and Nakamura race as a team. In behind them, that's a Colorado Ranger. Conundrum on the outside, and She's My Hedge Fund has improved 1 place as they come into the top of the lane. Lucy in the Sky attacked now by the grey. The Soul Warrior on the outside. These two battle. Watch Brompton Alex now asked to bubble to the boil. Battle Angel, the favourite, now making ground and positioned against the fence as they flash past the furlong pole. It's 4 almost in the line. The Soul Warrior and Lucy in the Sky rubbing shoulders. Brompton Alex between them. Battle Angel now asked to close vigorously over against the rail. They drive to the line and Battle Angel, well time gets there. It's tight. Could be the Soul Warrior over Lucy in the Sky and Brompton Alex. Back in 5th, maybe She's My Hedge Fund.
Just waiting on him to let them go. Now they're off and racing. Oh my gosh, steps a beat slow and racing at the back of the field along with Planner. As a Bubbling Brown Sugar has speed, not afraid to show it along with Never. So it's Have a Joy. Have a Joy goes for that lead. Have a Joy in front of Never, coupling up nicely and coming down into it. That's Oh My Gosh. Then comes a Fort Haldane. Back there in 4th. Another 2 lengths before we come to Planner and Bubbling Brown Sugar racing at the back. As they make their way down the back stretch, head toward the 5 and Never and Have a Joy. These two sharing that lead. Oh My Gosh watches them from 3rd. 3 in a line for the back markers. That's a Planner, Fort Haldane and Bubbling Brown Sugar. They go toward the 4 and Have a Joy still in front. Oh My Gosh pressing home an attack. Right there too, that's Never. Improving all the while. That's a Bubbling Brown Sugar and Fort Haldane and Planner left at the back of the field. They go past the 3 and Have a Joy stretches that lead intently. About 3 lengths in front. Still there in a second. That's Oh My Gosh. Bubbling Brown Sugar is right there too. Fort Haldane coming and forming a line of 4, Never fading out of it and trying to come on that planet. It's still on that lead. Have a Joy, but here comes a Oh My Gosh rushing down. It's still Have a Joy in front. Oh My Gosh, Bubbling Brown Sugar begins to take aim at them. Have a Joy still there, coming to the half a furlong pole. But Have a Joy still in front. Oh My Gosh, and Bubbling Brown Sugar. It's Have a Joy. Bubbling Brown. It's now Oh My Gosh, that hits the front. Oh My Gosh, coming home fast. That's Bubbling Brown Sugar, but it's quite close. Could be. Oh My Gosh, beating Bubbling Brown Sugar. Have a Joy. And Planner back in 4th.
They're off. First start. Alkebulan gets a good one with Indestructible. They match strides early as they blast past the 5. Ballistic Missile came out just a bit slow, but now joins the front 2 as they head to the half mile. Playfair is 2 lengths in behind them. Bushfire for company right alongside, and Princess Catalea in the green races at the back. The half a dozen runners arrive at the 7:16. They've got to catch Alkebulan and Demar Williams as they approach the 3. Indestructible needs to find 3.5 lengths to get to the leader. A Bushfire is a further 2.5 lengths back and racing in third ahead of Playfair as they're stringing out. Ballistic Missile just ahead of the trailer. Princess Catalia as the field come thundering into the top of the lane. It is Alkebulan still under the hand ride. Indestructible now comes a calling on the outside. Alkebulan now the rider becoming busy. Here is Indestructible and Radish Roman. Alkebulan and Demar Williams. These two now match skills as they drive past the furlong pole. Indestructible and narrow leader. Alkebulan trying to fight back onto the left-hand stick. They're inside the final 16th. It's Indestructible just the leader from Alkebulan now crying enough. Indestructible beats Alkebulan. Then Princess Catalia third. Fourth, Bushfire.
Ready for race number 4. They're off and racing. Laurie misses it and is marginally racing at the back of the field. Good Conscience goes for that lead. Good Conscience from Nebuchadnezzar. Then comes Uncle Harry. Just behind Uncle Harry now joining. That's Costa Living, My Eclipse, and Laurie racing at the back of the field. They make their way coming toward the 6 and Good Conscience bouncing easily on that lead. A length and a tail just in front of Nebuchadnezzar. Then comes a Costa Living right there in a third. Creeping down on the inside, that's My Eclipse. Then comes Uncle Harry and racing at the back of the field, that's Laurie. They go past the 5 and head toward the 4. And it is still Good Conscience, just the leader. From Costa Living now pointing into second. Nebuchadnezzar easing down into third, now overtaken by My Eclipse. Then comes Uncle Harry and Laurie still racing at the back of the field. They go toward the 3, Good Conscience, leading them pillar to post so far. Good Conscience from My Eclipse creeping down on the outside, watching them from third and ask for more. That's Costa Living. Then comes Nebuchadnezzar right there too, and coming on, that's Laurie, and backing out of it, that's Uncle Harry there at the top of the lane. Good Conscience still in front of My Eclipse trying to get to Good Conscience. Good Conscience had something in reserve and kicks away. It's Good Conscience in front. My Eclipse still racing down back there. It's Good Conscience in front of My Eclipse coming to the furlong pole. Good Conscience and Terrific Tevin Foster trying to lead them pillar to post. Still fighting on. That's My Eclipse. Good Conscience is still there. Good Conscience. And what a good ride from Terrific Tevin Foster. Good Conscience beats My Eclipse. Then comes Nebuchadnezzar. Costa Living back in fourth.
This is the 5th. We're at the halfway stage. They're off. Another Mission gets a fair start. Radam is running strong. Solace right alongside in the early exchanges. They're sorting themselves out and make their way running up toward us. Pope's Lady is also showing some good early dash at this stage. Cherry Blossom has speed and displays it nearest to us. Himaya the Grey racing in behind Cherry Blossom. So Cherry Blossom appears to be the overall leader. A Pope's Lady in the center traveling powerfully along with Radam save for the late kick. Another Mission is over on the far side. Solace is just in behind the front rank as a Cherry Blossom and Pope's Lady now go at it. It's Cherry Blossom marginally. Pope's Lady right there now beginning to quicken. Radam is also finding top stride in the center. Solace is shaken up for running between horses, but they drive inside the final furlong. It is Cherry Blossom nearest to it. So Radam and Solace now get going. Pope's Lady left in behind, and Radam on the far side now looks to be grabbing a hold of Cherry Blossom. It's Radam on the far side with that lead from Solace and Cherry Blossom. Radam beats possibly Solace over Cherry Blossom. Close in behind could be Hemaya over Pope's Lady.
And they're off and racing. Breaking smartly, the gifted one in the middle along with Xylophonic Steel. Princess Aquila, Aria's Reign on the far side, tacking across to the middle. Golden Syrup is right there too. Phoenix Risen is right in the center and traveling powerfully and right under the stand fence. That's Minnie the Wax. So Phoenix Risen looks to have the lead as they make their way coming out of the chutes. Phoenix Risen in the over on the far side. Jaguar is really traveling well. Jaguar on the far side along with Arias Rain. Phoenix Risen is right there too. Brisco coming on into it as they come with just about over a furlong to travel. Jaguar, Phoenix Risen. Brisco also finding late footing. Brisco really traveling well. Phoenix Risen. Brisco has now poached in front and Brisco begins to pull away. Brisco and Terrific Tevin Foster, 2 on the day. Brisco beats the gifted one. Then comes Jaguar, Phoenix Risen, and back in 5th, that's Arias Rain.
They're off. Sweet Biscuit comes out at the back and gives the rest a huge jump. New Bridge comes right through to get that lead. Bad Gal Chelsea is there. Also in a handy position, that's Control Aggression as they sort themselves out on the backstretch. New Bridge just a leader by 3/4 of a length as they leave the 6. Control Aggression tracking. Just in behind them, that's Black Ringo. Bad Gal Chelsea some 6 or 7 off that lead. Aladdin now begins to make progress toward those leaders. A break back to Round the Twist, and Sweet Biscuit, the slow starter, firmly planted at the back. They've left the 5 and run toward the half-mile. A Black Ringo racing down against the rail. New Bridge just on the outside as they leave the half-mile. Control Aggression is there. Aladdin has made good progress, needing to find 6 or 7 to get to those leaders. Bad Gal Chelsea's a further 3 lengths back. A break of some 4 to Round the Twist, and Sweet Biscuit going nowhere at the back. They've left the 3 and run toward the 5/16th, and Black Ringo now picks it up. Control Aggression asked to kick in on the outside of New Bridge. Aladdin now asked to make some progress. Will have to run late. In behind them, Bad Gal Chelsea Round the Twist, and Sweet Biscuit at the back, but Black Ringo may just have stolen it. Out in front on that lead as they race toward the furlong pole. New Bridge running all over the place as if drunk. Control Aggression is in 3rd. Aladdin not picking them up, but up front it's Black Ringo in complete control, leaving the furlong pole. Black Ringo with a huge lead. Arriving inside the final 16th, it's Black Ringo and Terrific Tevin Foster. He's going to have a 3-timer on the card. They can't catch him. Black Ringo wins easily over Round the Twist, then Control Aggression, New Bridge, and Aladdin.
Best of luck with all the wagers. They're off right away and racing. Rico gets a flyer to the near side. Star Aura gets a good one too. Feeling Free is traveling well over on the far side along with Donka as they're all tacking across to the near side. Rico looks to have the lead. Rico looks to have the lead as they make their way coming out of the chute. They're lined up right there too. That's Ralph's Treasure. Star Aura. Donka is right in the center of the track. Over on the far side, that's Feeling Free as Ralph's Treasure is really testing Rico as they come with just about a furlong and a half to travel. Rico is still in front. Ralph's Treasure is driven for all he's worth. It's Rico in front, and Rico begins to make short work of these. Rico and Shaheem Gordon pulling off and winning easy in the end, maybe by 5 lengths. Ralph's Treasure looks to hang on for 2nd. Then comes a Star Aura. Danka back in 4th.
Field in line for the 9th, the penultimate. 5 furlongs straight. They're off. Diva Breaks heading way over toward the far side. Joe Boxer is showing some speed in the center of the course. Awesome Emma right there on the premises. Rockhampton races nearest to us in the blue and white. Eye of the Tiger just in behind that one. as they're sorting themselves out. Joe Boxer showing some good speed along with Awesome Emma. Rockhampton is right up there with the leading bunch. Eye of the Tiger has now claimed the near rail. These are the main ones as they sort themselves out. On the far side in the green and yellow, that's City of Dreams as they're spread across the course. Rockhampton may just have that overall lead. Eye of the Tiger now put to the right-hand stick and asked to close up on that leader. In the center, that's Awesome Emma. On the far side, City of Dreams, but it is Rockhampton being pushed out with the advantage. Rockhampton continues to hold the lead. Here is Eye of the Tiger needing to find a length and a half, but they're not going to catch Rockhampton. Rockhampton will win it on the Radish Roman, a four-timer. Eye of the Tiger is second. City of Dreams is third. Awesome Emma is fourth. Joe Boxer is fifth.
And now they're off and racing. Brenda Boy misses it and racing at the back of the field along with Super Alex as Don Kwesi wants that lead. A Sensational Soul racing out wide. Fortuna Bell is right in the mix. Then comes a Magnificent Force. Whiskey is also on the premises right there too in the middle. That's Antarctica. Linguist is also on the premises. Then comes Allegiance just on the outside. That's Huntsman. Then comes a Strike Smart. Also coming on, that's California Gold. And racing back there, that's Hail the Queen. They're passing the 3 and head toward the 2.5 furlong point, and it is Don Kwesi on that lead, sprinting away from them about 3 or 4 lengths in front. Linguist on the outside. Whiskey is right there too. Sensational Soul. Magnificent Force left back against the rail, but this Don Kwesi is not playing with this field this afternoon, and Don Kwesi sprints clear about 6 or 7 lengths in front, and Don Kwesi looks to have this one all in the bag. Linguist toiling into second. Coming on the inside, that's Magnificent Sport. Not Don Kwesi is not for catching. Don Kwesi and Mr. Smooth, Lamar Williams, sprinting clear by about 7 lengths. Linguist is second. Then comes a Sensational Soul, Magnificent Force, and Whiskey back in fifth.